So nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too. I feel so excited and also sick. This is so fun.
Oh, good. Excited and sick.
Yeah.
I am sorry for the latter of it.
Well, listen, I mean, I've done a couple talk shows and I had to have a drink on air, but my parents told me to stop doing that because it looks bad. So today I've just had a water and I'm winging it. So, but I'm thrilled to be here.
I'm so happy to have you. Well, you've been here before, but you've been here with clients, right?
I've never been out here. I was a stylist before I started my collection, so I've been here getting people ready. I know the back of the show very well, but I've never been on the front. This is very thrilling.
Well, I'm happy to have you here.
Thanks.
So Lady Gaga is one of your clients, and I understand she's the one who actually convinced you to start your own line.
Yes, so when I was a stylist, I worked with her, but she's also one of my closest friends in the world. And so after I was, a stylist for many years, she said, her and a few other of my best girlfriends were like, you should just do it. And I was very naive, and I thought, yeah, I should do it. And then I started to do it and realized it was a lot harder than, like anything. And then the day of the show came, and I didn't have enough shoes. They were like, what do you want to do with the lighting on the runway? I was like, well, I've never done that before. And she's like, I can help with this. So she got in her car, she drove around town, she got all extra shoes, she directed the lighting. My other girlfriends were in the back, like, doing the hair, and now we're here, now we're at the Ellen show. You know what I mean?
But I mean, Lady Gaga's running all your errands. This is when she was well known, and she's running around helping you get this show together. That's really a good friend.
She's been a very, very good friend.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. And where are you from in Texas?
So I'm from Longview, Texas, which is right on the border of Louisiana.
Oh, so you're near, I lived in Atlanta, Texas. Do you know where that is?
I don't.
It's near Texarkana.
Okay, I know where Texarkana is.
Yeah.
Yes.
How small is Longview?
It's about 80,000, but also while I'm here, let me take this opportunity just to say how much you have meant, and thank you so much for everything you have done for someone like me who looked up to you my whole life. I'm just really grateful to be here and for everything that you've done, and
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 80,000. So I lived in Atlanta, Texas, which was 5,000 people.
So
that's
you were
even
really small town.
Really small. I only lived there for a few years. But you were from and you lived there your whole life?
I lived there till I was 18 and then I moved.
Yeah. And then look what
Culture shock.
You got out of there. You went to New York.
Right. I went to New York. I went to college on the Upper East Side of New York City, which is pretty fancy pants, right? And I remember the very first day I did like a cooking class in school, and some really fancy girl served pine nuts on her salad for a cooking class, which of course we don't have that in East Texas. I've never had pine nut in my whole life. And my face swelled up and I got sick and started throwing up in class. And so that's kind of how my whole life has been, is figuring things out, you know what I mean? Because you just don't have pine nuts at the local McDonald's,
right.
You know what I mean?
No, they don't ask if you want pine nuts on the things.
Yeah.
But that's amazing. So you're from a tiny town, you end up, you have Lady Gaga, you have Meghan Markle, you have Michelle Obama, you have all these people that are your clients, and how do you wrap your head around what your life has become?
You don't. You don't. I mean, you just don't. Like, you just don't ever... Like, you just don't, I'm sitting backstage in the dressing room today thinking, like, I failed math 3 times. And I am gonna be on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Mom and Dad, how about that?
Yeah, right. Well...
But you should stay in school.
What's unfortunate is that I was just gonna ask you some I can't even say it, I can't. The joke didn't work because I can't say trigonometry.
I'd have to exit stage left, trust me, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yes, I failed many things. I'm surprised that I'm where I am. Yeah, stay in school because this doesn't always work out.
It doesn't, really.
We got real lucky.
Yes.
So Project Runway was your first, you've been on for 3 years, but it was your first television job. And
ever.
Was it nerve-wracking?
Yes. I mean, it was a crazy experience, and I work with 2 beautiful women who are really powerful, and they have multiple jobs, and they come in like with kids and they're all blown out and ready, and like we start at 7 o'clock in the morning. I have to get there at like 1 a.m. You know what I mean? Just like truly, like there's 2 pairs of Spanx, sometimes 3. And I have to have somebody spray the back of my head in, and I've got like 3 hours of hair and makeup. So like it's been a change for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you just dissected what you look like, but you look great. I can't even see the hair sprayed in the back.
Well, I started last night, so it was fun. I mean, we're here.
Well, you're fantastic. I think you're
Thanks.
great. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right, Project Runway airs Thursdays at 9 on Bravo. We'll be right back.